Hey guys. Heidi, ho, Mina-san. Good night to you. It is Morgan Strong Comic here, and I normally don't wear yellow, but I do have a lot of mascot characters I like that sport yellow, including Kiddo-chan from Cardcaptor Sakura, and my beloved Cat Bus from my neighbor Totoro. And I don't think these two shades look horrendous on me, so I thought I would sport them today. It's been a hot minute since I've done an unboxing video. I did warn that I'd be saving up for Christmas and things like that, and I am. But also, Boxlunch and Hot Topic have amazing things, and I love also supporting indie creators. So I have a couple things from there as well that I want to show you guys real quick tonight. My voice is kind of shot. I was real sick with a horrible cold, or they couldn't really figure out what it was, but it was bad, and my voice is still kind of recovering. I'm still coughing. I'm still tickly. I have a lot of mucus junk in me. So the fact I can even talk right now, because there was like 3 days where I legit could hardly talk. That's how just and painful everything in my throat was. So I'm not great, but I'm doing the best I can. So everybody stay safe out there, health-wise, mind-wise, heart-wise, spiritually. And of course, make yourself happy with your hobbies, which is what I am totally going to be doing today. Okay, so I thought I would show off first my artist, Cherryuki, our Cherry Rabbit. She's been doing my art for my Spirit Vision and Hunter and Ringer books for about 10 years now, since the 10th anniversary is coming up. So on my channel, you'll be seeing a lot of book promotion, interviews, things like that for the next couple months. So we have 2 audiobooks coming out for the holiday season, and we just had a book come out a couple weeks ago, the fan book for the Hunter and Ringer, and there's also the 10th anniversary of Spirit Vision coming out December 17th, / my 10th anniversary, I suppose, of being an official published author. So we have a lot of fun things planned for that. So this channel will probably be bombarded with stuff like that. But of course, I'll still do some unboxings. I have my Patreon. I got some cool special videos for the month of November and December for the end of the year. And I have some other things planned for the end of the year or the start of 2023, such as like an updated nerdy tour of my house, updated Funko Pops, breaking those things down, like a card unboxing video, which I'm excited about that. Maybe nerdy clothes. I don't know. I have it all written down, but I'm excited to kind of show that stuff off. But anyway, Cherry Rabbit, Cherryuki, and we've been friends for a long time, and she's been doing my art. I am part of her highest tier. So every month you get a sticker and you get a physical print. And of course, if you are online, you also get digital backgrounds for your phone. You can also take the monthly prints or one of the monthly prints and get it colorized. Printed to a coloring page. You can color it yourself. I think that's a fantastic idea. She has lots of cool stuff. So tutorials, works in progress. So I definitely would check out Cherryuki or Cherry Rabbit on Patreon and see all the amazing ways you can support her and just get some really unique items as well from her. But she's doing a fairy tale series, and I believe this is the second one. I haven't gotten my third one yet. But again, she lives in Australia, so things get a little delayed. But I got Little Red Riding Hood this month. The month before that, it was Little Mermaid. So there's the official print as a postcard, which is adorable. And even says September 2022 Patreon Fairy Tale Series Little Red Riding Hood on the back. It's hard to see the stamp, sorry. Yeah. But I like the postcard sizes. They're easier for me to hang up. And then, of course, I got the sticker, which is always Chubified, and has her little Cherry Rabbit mascot. That or the Mushroom Girls. It tends to be her mascot. It's like so kawaii, little mushroom. It's being so cute. And then I got a bonus sticker, which I got one of her Mermaid Collection series stickers, which is really sweet because she says sometimes she throws bonuses in. I had this one already in print and sticker, but it's beautiful. So I might pass that on to a lovely friend. And I wanted to show off just how cute her packaging always is. So look at this. adorable it is. Just perfect little folded. And it was just perfectly in here. I adore her. I know in your birthday month, you also get a little extra goodie. So I can't wait for, it might be a month or two before I get it, but I can't wait for my November birthday goodie. I'm excited about that. So thank you, Susie. I love it. Please support Cherry Rabbit. You just type in Cherry Rabbit art on Google and it'll instantly pop up. You'll find her wonderful website where you can order all kinds of amazing things. I have a going list of things I need to get because it's been a while. And then, of course, you can also find her on Patreon as well. And, of course, all the social medias as well. Also, so my female narrator for The Hunter and Bringer, Lexi Evans, she is a beautiful, whimsical goddess of a human being. Like, I want to grow up to be just like her or be able to worship her. Just I adore her to pieces. She's beautiful in every way. She and my male narrator, Neil, got to go to Chicago to this wonderful audiobook convention that looked like so much fun. It was like 2 years in the making, called Allure. And people got to meet like the narrators. They got to promote themselves. They got to meet some of their authors. They didn't know me that long, and it was, pricey to go, but maybe 2024. I heard they might get to do it again, so maybe I'll get to go if Lexi and Logan would want me to go with them. But yeah, so they got to go, and she sent me a present, and she was just really sweet. So she sent me this really nice, beautiful thank you note, which I love the rainbow colors. So thank you, Lexi. Her handwriting's so pretty. And she asked me to send some swag, so I sent a couple books signed, and they signed them too, the ones they were in. I sent a whole bunch of bookmarks, Chubby bookmarks, a Spirit Vision, which I know they aren't in, but, swag. And Hunter and Bringer characters. I sent some posters and business cards and stuff. And she said a lot of people were interested in the design aesthetic of the covers and the bookmarks. They got real excited. So, like this kawaii Eastern culture is becoming like a thing now, like a genre just in writing, because that's kind of what I wanted to start 10 years ago. Like if a manga was just written form, which I guess is kind of a light novel if you think about it, but not on an established property, which is, I believe, what most light novels are. So she found this. And this author had a lot of cool swag. So, and she even gave me a little information about like where I can find her if I want to talk to her about swag. Because apparently at these bigger conventions, like giving away swag is a huge thing. I try to do like bundle deals, but the past year or so, it's been a little bit more challenging now that I have more books. I'm trying to calculate all that. And I've also been told that I have enough books and enough of a rapport, I guess, or reputation, whatever you want to call it, name, imprint, I don't know, that I shouldn't be selling myself short. But I like getting the communication and doing discounts and stuff. But I also get what people are saying. So I'm trying to find that balance. But swag is also a lot of work, and I appreciate that. That's a whole different video topic. But she's got me this book, and I got some really pretty swag with it. It's called Not Meant to Be, and it's by Sierra Christian. I can talk, I promise. Christensen. There you go. I knew how to say it, it just wasn't coming out. I really like the cover. It's really pretty. And it is labeled as a friends to lover K-pop romance novel. Like, that's the genre. I'm like, OMGs. That is awesome. And she has like prints of the characters that came with it. I got pins and stickers, and she signed it. Yay! Please enjoy, Morgan. And Lexi just bought this. I mean, for me, because she thought of me. She said I had to. Support the author too. But like, look, they actually have pictures in there. Just a couple. There's not many, but so that's where I get kind of like the light novel aesthetic. Oh, look at that. I love that. Like, I do fan art, and I thought about doing stuff, something similar to this. But again, I'm just very recently dabbling into what it means to hire artists outside of Susie. But I'm so glad I become friends now because of conventions with so many amazing local artists. Yeah. It's really cool. So I am excited about this. I'm excited to be thought about. And I'm excited that Eastern culture, just in written Western format, is becoming a genre. Like, I dig that. I totally dig that. So she's like, Lexi is talking to this author, and they're like, it's starting to slowly build up. So they think pretty soon, within a year or so, maybe like 2 years, it's going to start becoming more of a thing. Just not with anime and manga purely, but like mainstream, way more mainstream. So that makes me excited. So I'm like, I kind of was like 10 years ahead of the curve, which I guess I still want to be unique, but I think that's really cool. So this is Meant to Be by Sierra Christensen. I promise I can talk. And you can look her up. And she even has all like the fancy QR code thingies that I don't do, but there it is in case you want to scan that. So I have so many books I need to read. I want to focus on getting my mangas done. I've gotten in the past over a year before Christmas because I think I can tackle those while doing projects and listening, because I'm not writing anything full time. I'm doing some polishing edits on a project I want to do in a year or so, just so I can have that ready. And then I have some short stories I want to write around Christmas time, but nothing too strenuous. And then maybe once summer hits is when I'll start doing more outlining and stuff again, to slowly start for the next couple books I want to do, because I do need to finish Hunter and Bringer. I'm debating if I want to do a final book, because it could end where it's at just fine, but there isn't a possibility for a last book, but I wouldn't push it beyond that, unless I did another short story collection like in the future. And I do need to finish Spirit Vision because that's been a long time coming. And then I have other ideas for series too. So it'll be weird to branch out beyond those 2 series, because those, other than like the short stories I do for my 3 collections, I haven't gone beyond the world of monsters or spirits. And I have ideas. Yeah, because I'm like, I could do a standalone, maybe, but I've never done that. I've never done just a standalone book. Although my novella is long enough. It's longer than actually Hunter and Bringer. So technically probably could be a standalone if I decided to split those at any point. But I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. But you guys are here for swag. So we'll talk about swag. Okay. So I don't have a lot, but there's some items I'm super stoked about. And ones I been waiting for forever. Okay, so this one I've been trying to get for months and months and months, but I just had to find the right price. And I finally did. So I got Princess Serenity cute pockets. Yay! I barely have room now. I had my figures all set up, ready to go. And then my brother was awesome, but then it took up one of my figure spaces. He got me a beautiful Kitty Pryde licensed Japanese, like full, probably 12-inch figure with her and Lockhart, her dragon alien companion. It's beautiful, and I was able to get it to fit, luckily, with my other Kitty Funko Pop exclusive. But then I'm like, oh, now I got to rearrange. Because I ordered Queen Venus from Crunchyroll, Q-Posket, and they said it will either be in at the end of December to March, and I don't know. It's whenever Crunchyroll wants to send it. They're kind of picky. And then I had to get Endymion to match this one. So, I mean, I have to. It's going to be required. You can't have Serenity without Endymion. It just doesn't happen. All right. So typical Q-Posket has the big, beautiful eyes here. Oops. Okay. We got the Sailor Moon meatball buns, pork buns, depending on what you watch, how you view your moon. And then, of course, the Moon Princess dress. That is classic. Definitely wouldn't mind getting married in something like that. I get random updates on eBay, and like ages ago I added like the vintage like 90s when Sailor Moon came out in Japan toys, and they're like hundreds of dollars, like, because you can't find them anymore, even if they're beat the heck. And I guess I liked one of the tiaras, the Neo Queen Serenity tiara from like 97. And it was like, hey, it's on sale for $300. And I'm like, I don't even remember liking this. And I clicked on it just to see, because I'm like, I know this crown because I used to do research in high school about some of these things, but I just didn't remember liking this one. And now ever since then, a couple days ago, now every day I'm getting multiple, like, you sure you don't want this? And I'm like, the child and collector in me does, but $300. I could buy so much with that. I could eat. Oh, yeah. Oh, and she's got, look at the pretty little heels. Oh, and I love the detail on the pearls. I love the cute pockets. They're, oh, this one's got a little scuff on it. Nothing crazy, but they're just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Like, I love Funkos, don't get me wrong, but I'm glad I discovered these. Although the little ones are kind of a ripoff in comparison, so I'd rather get the big ones. Oh, lost the meatball bun. Sorry. Oh. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. Not the jazzy version of Sailor Moon's song from one of the best collections from Japan. I just found out Yui Horii. I knew she made a CD in 2019 recently, and I was like, because I don't think she's made one since 2012. She's my favorite Japanese voice actress and my favorite singer just of all time. And I was like, oh my gosh, and I showed my brother, and then I found, wait, there was like one, and it was like a part 2, but they're all different songs. And I'm just like, oh no, because they're import, so they'll be expensive. But I love Yui Horii. Ta-da! The Serenity and all her glory. I went from having like no Serenity stuff to a good amount because I got the exclusive. Hold on, they're actually just right here. My husband got these for me. The exclusive Japanese Endymion and Serenity, very soft plush Bandai dolls for the 25th anniversary. And now I have these. And then I have Neo Serenity in a plush and King Endymion and Serenity and Minnie Moon in her pink dress and the exclusive Funkos. I wouldn't mind a King Endymion plush, though, to match the Neo Queen Serenity plush. And then I would have them all because they are kind of different. Actually, Endymion's is quite different versus Serenity's. But regardless, yay. So I can put her right in her spot. And then I know where Venus goes, but I got to figure out where to put Endymion when I eventually get him. All right. Now, I told you guys in one of my big ones I wasn't going to get any more blankets, but this one was on clearance, and I've been debating this one for a while, and I'm lucky it turned out to be soft. So it is Oron. You guys know how much I love Oron High School Host Club. We're going to watch it actually Sunday at our girls' monthly otaku meeting because all of us love it, except I think 2 of them have not seen it, so 2 of the newer members, so we have to show it to them. So we're doing like a spa day / hot pot recruitery board / my birthday month. We celebrate each other's birthdays. So I'm so stoked. So normally it's like $25, 25 to 30. I got it for 16, which is really good. And I left out. This is on clearance, which means it's going away soon. I'm super stoked. I love my Uncle Ira one. It is one of the softest ones I've ever had. And I'm using, even though I have a whole bunch of Laura Olympus ones there, I switch them out, but they're all like crowded together. I use it a lot. Okay, and this one I pre-ordered months and months ago, and then they canceled my order at the last second. So I reordered it just like a couple weeks later, and then it came right in. So I'm like, this is like the 5th time that's done that to me. Did that to my Scar and Hyena's big Funko. So I'm like, well, Topic, what are you doing? But whatever. So I got it. So I just can't wait to be King Nala. and Simba when they're young with an annoying Zazu sequence. I like the light green color. It's got some light African print. I wish it had pockets, but this is one of the $50 ones, so which is the cheaper end. It's getting harder to find those actually, the cheaper end ones, because they're all getting up there to be 70 to 90 real easily now. I've noticed on multiple sites, so just kind of be careful with that. But yeah, so I cleared it out, decent size. I put some other stuff in here, so that's why I'm kind of like, all right. Okay, so grab these real quick. Here we go. And I like this purple on the inside. Not that people really see the inside much, but this is at least my 5th Lion King. 5th for sure. And then there's this other one I really want, which is Nala and Simba when they're grown up and they meet again at the Oasis, the Hakuna Matata Oasis. And it's from Can You Feel the Love Tonight? And it's gorgeous. And I'm just like, but if I do that, I'm going to have to get rid of one of my other Lion Kings because that's a deal I made with myself. I have another real cute Nala and Simba one, kind of like this one. But it's a real simple one. So that's probably would be the one. I also need the fuzzy Simba if I can find it. He's like $80, but he's like, it's full Simba, baby, or young Simba, but he's fuzzy. So I'm not huge into fuzzy backpacks, but if I have to get one, that would definitely be the one. So yeah, lots of problems. I did a sparkly Sailor Chibi Moon enamel pen. It's got some pink sparkle glitter in it. Really cute. Chibi Moon is not my favorite, although she's part of my favorite couple with her and Helios. So it's kind of weird. So I do respect her for that. I do like her and Usagi's dynamic. Not in combat. It kind of drives me nuts because I'm like, you get over it. You can get along. But I like it outside of combat. But poor Mamoru. Poor Tuxedo Mask. Having to deal with that. Oh my gosh. Daddy issues much. And then I needed to get the free shipping. I needed just something real cheap. So, I said I wasn't going to get any more of the mini glasses. I like this one. It says Sit Boy. I love Sit Boy. I love Inuyasha. And it was like less than $6. So I got Sit Boy. Again, they're going back to Shot, between Shot and Mini. So different things you can call it. And then my friend Sammy had this shirt and she found it at Hot Topic and I freaked out. And it finally came back online in my size because it was only in small for a while. And I love that they're getting more Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. It's the Dark Magician and it's lavender. And I love the purple. So I just now need a better Kaiba shirt because I have nothing against the one I got, but I love Battle City Kaiba. Like is chef's kiss. Blue Eyes White Dragon would be cool, and then a Dark Magician girl shirt, a cute one, not like waifu material. Okay, but I'm really excited to wear this. It's my favorite color. I always love wearing purple stuff, and I love the Dark Magician, so can't wait to wear that one. So I think I now have 5 Yu-Gi-Oh shirts because I have my Yu-Gi Yami one together. I bought special for Yu-Gi-Oh Day years ago for Anime Club. And I got the Kaiba jersey exclusive from Boxlunch, my first sports jersey, and it's Seto Kaiba. It's Kaiba Corp. And then regular Kaiba, and then the Millennium items. And now this is my 5th one. Oh, sorry. Joey. I would love a Joey shirt. Like, it had to be something funny. I need one that says, I'm walking here, like a Brooklyn one, because my brother does that accent and sounds like Joey, and it's really good. All right, and my last little things. So I mentioned that Twilight is becoming a thing again. And Hot Topic was mostly just doing shirts, like reprinting the old shirts from the late thousands, early tens. And I'm like, that's fine. Well, then they released a big item, which I will show you. I pre-ordered it. It's not in yet. And now they've re-released some of the jewelry. And I own some of it. So I'm like, I'm not rebuying the ones I own. But I am going to buy the ones I don't own. buy the ones I don't own. And I did get one for free because it was a buy one, get one free. I have a problem. I don't care. I've always loved Twilight. I've never had a time where I didn't like Twilight since I started reading it, although I was a little late on the bandwagon. So, yeah. I do have the exclusive Bella wedding hair comb. They have a different version, but it's very similar. But mine had a big fancy box. Actually, that was a gift the year I got married. It came out the year I got married. And Derek got it for me and for our first Christmas together, which I thought was really sweet. So I have that. So to go with that, they have Bella's ring and Edward's wedding ring as a like besties or couples set, which was only $11 for both. So they have actually Bella's giant ring too, but I don't wear rings that often, other than my actual wedding ring. Because again, with my job as a teacher, my hand's always on the table. I'm always like, holding the kids' hands for recess or showing them how to write something, or I'm just brushing up against stuff. So God knows what sometimes. I've learned not to ask. This is just safer that way for you. There we go. Really? Are you stuck on something? Oh, oh my gosh, wow. They really, they really guarded this fake wedding ring. So, it's Bella's ring. Not amazing quality, but not bad, considering it was like $6. And then they have Edward's, which has a big, bulky, manly chain. So I guess they assume a guy's going to wear it. If your guy wears a Twilight like boyfriend necklace for you at this age of time, they freaking love you. You're gonna get married. You better get married. One of my favorite memes I've ever seen was there was a girl in college and she texted to her boyfriend. She's like, I'm so bored. So her boyfriend came in on campus like 10 minutes later and just goes into this poor professor's room. Doesn't go to school here or nothing. And he goes, so there's a troll in the dungeon. I just wanted to let you know. From Harry Potter, Professor Quirrell. And then he just like passes out on the floor. And the teacher was just so like, oh my God. And he's just like, just get out of here. And then he just bowed, winked at his girlfriend and left. And she wasn't bored after that. And I was like, you better marry that boy. That's great. Okay. So it's a simple wedding band. I think on the inside, though, it's supposed to say something. Did I imagine that? Oh, you'll always be my Bella. Okay. I thought it'd be in real pretty manuscript, but it's real tiny, and it looks like it's just a sticker. But it says you'll always be my Bella, which obviously was not in the book. So beautiful. Am I going to give this to my husband? No, because he would not wear it, for one. I will either display these, or if I feel like wearing them, I'm going to wear both, because that's what I do with friendship necklaces, because I am my own friend when it comes to jewelry. I also am cursed with best friend jewelry. If I give it to someone, our friendship ends, and it makes me sad. I better knock on wood. So that's why I don't do that anymore. So, and actually, yeah, that fits real nicely. So, yeah, Bella and Edward can meet together around my neck, as long as they don't bite me. So, not bad quality considering they were $11 for the set. That's fun. Okay. And then I did end up getting, because again, it was a buy two, get one free. I got Bella's inspired like opal moon ring. If she wears this, I don't remember it. She probably does. I just, there's a couple of her shirts I wish they would have reproduced. I know she dressed very casual, but there's one kind of flowery one she wore like real briefly in like a montage scene in the first one that I really liked. And then I think it was that, or at least a similar one was in one of the posters I had. I had at least 3 or 4 Twilight posters. So this one will not, well, no, it'll fit. It'll fit on my ring finger. But it's pretty. It was $9, so this is the one I got for free. Pretty opal ring. And silver. I enjoy silver. So, yeah. Even if you're not a Twilight fan, it's pretty. That's not. I have small fingers. Okay. And then the one I had to have, they also have a Jacob one. I got a cameo of Edward looking steamy with a little crystal heart that he put on her charm bracelet and necklace. Even though Jacob was the one that made the charm bracelet. I kind of felt bad for Jacob on that. Oh, goodness. I freaking love Twilight. People are going to look at me and like unsubscribe. I'm like, well, it's okay. Like what you like. Love what you love. It's all good. Okay. Good. Nothing weird there. Okay. Definitely feels kind of fake, which would I expect. But this is, I believe, also $11. But yep, there's Edward with the crystal heart. I do have the official Eclipse. Oh gosh, I got off Etsy like during the movies when they were premiering. It's the bracelet, and they added like an apple and some other stuff to it. The heart was there, and the wolf, of course. Let's see. Oh, people are sending me, did you see these on Facebook? I'll look at them in a second. They're my nerdy friends, so I'm like, oh great, my wallet. I got that. I have the pendant from the second Barnes & Noble exclusive edition that they had. They had the one for the first and second. Oh, those things were fancy. Actually, the wedding poster over there, the cloth, wall scroll cloth poster came from the Part 1 special edition. I think it was a Walmart one because Barnes & Noble only did the first two. But I got a necklace as well. I want to say it was from, it might have been Eclipse, but it was either from New Moon or Eclipse. But on one side, it's the Cullen crest, and the other side, it's the werewolf one. And I switched back and forth between those. I think that might be it, Twilight jewelry-wise. I didn't get into the big Cullen crest or the werewolf tattoos. That Hot Topic was selling those like crazy, and the Cullens didn't have an official crest. At the time, they made those for the movies, and for some reason, I guess I was being a purist, and I was like, I don't want to do that. So I didn't get into that, except for the necklace, because the necklace was a very good quality. I liked I could flip it back and forth. But yeah, so, but I definitely did, and I had the comb, the bridal comb for Bella when that came out, like I said. So yeah, Twilight. Okay, guys. Hope you liked this little video. Thank you so much for watching. Stay bright-eyed and full of dreams. And I'll be doing more unboxings and lots of promotions. So please keep checking on the channel. If you're my Patreon, we got a lot of cool stuff coming up. So stay tuned. Check on Patreon for schedules or my Facebook, or you can just contact me. All right. See you guys soon. You're cat-tastic. Bye.